Hello, everyone, and welcome. This is Jennifer Urezzio, founder of Soul Language and Soul to Business, and this is Ask and Answered by Soul. This podcast is dedicated to providing you with tangible tools to embody your divinity and create a life based on freedom. Each podcast is focused on a topic that will guide you to listening and utilizing your essential nature. During each show, I ask an expert three key questions so you can understand that you're not alone on this journey and that your soul is the key to forming a life full of abundance, purpose, and passion. The goal of each interview is for you to take away a practice that you could do right now to change your life and understand what assistance is out there in the universe to support you. And I'm very excited to welcome Ann Jonas today. We're talking about how to create a better connection. She is the AKA Love Messenger, Transformational guidance is passionate about helping and supporting others to become more of who they truly are. She approaches her work from a holistic, intuitive, spiritual perspective with decades of experience as a body worker and birth doula. Today, her most powerful gift is living as a being of love and light, offering transformational and perspective guidance as a shamanic guide, intuitive healer, body worker, channel, writer, speaker, and workshop facilitator. Her life purpose is helping and supporting others to become more of who they truly are, to raise their consciousness and remind them that they are a being of light and love. She honors and recognizes that there is a transformational journey of remembering that we are each here to be a part of, and she's familiar with walking along the lotus path. She knows the beautiful mess that this life is while we are coming home to connection and presence with self. She creates and holds space in a safe container. Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm honored.
You are so welcome. So, the first question I ask everyone is, what has your soul shared with you throughout your journey?
Mm, such a journey. Yes, yes, yes. I will say that essentially this most recent iteration of my journey has dropped me into the beautiful relationship with self in the realm of self-love and self-worth.
Yeah.
And the way that that came to life for me is that I've been a helper, fixer, savior my whole life. I say I came out of the womb to do this work, and it's been every iteration from working in the restaurant business and helping and supporting people through a dining experience, working as a birth doula, helping babies come on the planet and the people around them help that experience to be, working as an intuitive body worker and a coach and as a transformational guide. The key that I've discovered underneath all of this is that in some ways I was giving myself away,
Mm.
giving my time away, not really valuing my time and my energy and my relationships in order to create an authentic exchange. So many of us in the field of helping and supporting love helping and supporting so much that we actually really give ourselves away.
Yeah, we move into servitude instead of service, right?
Exactly.
And then
Yeah.
we're like standing there going, oh my God, where's my stuff? So, how do people start to have a better relationship with themselves, step into more of this worthiness? Like, where do they start?
Well, I'm going to say some of the ways that I started and some of the clearing that I experienced was really getting into. So let me back up. I'm the love messenger, right? I'm all about love. I'm all about giving love, having others people feel love, recognizing love. Here's the key. It's that love and it's that relationship with you and you alone. You and God, you and self. And when does that happen? That happens when nobody else is around. That's how you're talking to yourself when you are alone. How you talk to yourself related to your practices, your habits, your patterns, your choices. When you give yourself a break for making a choice that you feel authentically isn't the best choice. And that is a big part of my journey. And I'm going to talk about that big S word called sobriety. And it shows up in many ways. For me, it was about financial sobriety, getting really clear on how money is moving and how money is going out and coming in. That place of really attaching. Unfortunately, okay, money is energy, and it's
Mm,
also a way that we exist in this planet, on this planet, in this life. We have to pay our bills. We have to
right.
pay for our home. We have to make sure that we have lights on and hot water and all these other aspects, gas in the car. To do that, especially as somebody who loves to help and support, and I love what you said, servitude and service. We have to create the way that the income comes through. And having an experience with somebody where they get so much love and support and they're like, "Oh, I feel so great. Thank you." And it was like that was my 30-minute complimentary consult that turned into 2 hours.
Yeah,
So yeah,
no,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. So getting that sobriety is really that checking in with self in the realm of, is this serving me or am I serving others? Am I serving this tool? Am I serving this habit? Or am I feeling truly aligned with how I'm being with me? So
Yeah,
that's what it's been.
yeah. So when people start to claim they're worth more, there's this fear that people are going to push back, people are not going to like it. So, how did you personally deal with that fear?
Well, essentially, it was about getting raw and naked. Even showing up in social media, showing up in my newsletter, writing that I was navigating through these pieces. And, it's interesting. I ran into somebody yesterday at an event, and she's like, I've been following you on Facebook and I've been watching what you've been talking about, and it's amazing. And I'm actually telling people to come connect with you because what I see you being and you doing is what other people need. So
Mm,
it's showing up and saying, yeah, I'm not perfect. And I've been using this tool and I haven't been really aligned with myself. When we are willing to connect with others based on showing up as connected with ourself,
yeah, it's a different.
we light the fire.
Yeah.
And so really it's been about getting uncomfortable with, wow, I've been making choices that, whether it's, people told me, hey, your relationship with money and credit cards is going to expire. I was like, no, it's God's money. Well, yeah, that's true. It is God's money. Money is energy, and being a good steward of it, knowing where it's going, knowing how you're spending it and how is that serving you. It's the same way, and that was a relationship I had with cannabis as well. Like, I am not going to say that anything is wrong. I'm not going to stand up here on a soapbox and say you should or you shouldn't. What I'm saying is that my relationship with me and how I was with the cannabis, that wasn't serving me. And
Uh,
that's been the journey, has been to clear, to let go. Letting go is a huge thing.
yeah.
Letting go, there's that little cat that was hanging on the branch. It's like, hang in there.
Yeah.
No, actually it's let go and fall and trust. Trust has the word us in it. When you trust in the us of the relationship with self and God, there is absolutely going to be a net.
Beautiful.
You may not be able to
Everyone,
see it.
everyone, stay tuned. We'll be right back. Okay, everyone, welcome back. So we've let go of the branch like the cat. We're not hanging in there. We fall into our net. Like I always say, trust is an active participation, right? You have to trust that you'll be safe in the unknown. And people think, I'm going to trust that everything is, I'm going to get what I want. No, you have to trust that you're safe in the unknown. So, what are some sacred practices that you do to form a better connection with yourself?
A lot of them come around being with the elemental journey. So I love getting out barefoot on the ground. Like, yep, I live in a place where there's snow. I've even done it in a snowy day. And eventually your feet warm up because you can't feel them anymore. So the idea is to really be with nature, touch a plant, touch a tree, breathe with the air, let the sun warm you. Really remember, get into a shower and let the water just fall over you. I was in the shower this morning and I was looking up and I was watching the individual droplets come out in this beautiful arc and the way that I mean, really, it's drop in with this gorgeous planet and all of its elemental aspects. And meditation, whatever that looks like for you. It doesn't have to be sitting on a cushion and lighting a candle. It can be taking a walk without a podcast, without an audible book, without a friend, literally feeling yourself moving. And it can also be sitting and breathing. And it can also be intentionally eating, like slowing down, really being here now. That's what the practice is. Not in the future, not in the past. Past is gone, future isn't here yet. I love this idea of now. When we're here now, we've won. That's WON. We flip that word. And then we're one with everything, ONE. And then we own it,
Mm,
OWN. So the now is really the only place to exist. And it's the only place that we really are truly in alignment.
beautiful. What big questions have you been asking yourself lately?
So essentially it's about like, what is my heart desire? That's been a good one because I am a thinker. I'm a thinker and I'm a planner. I love spreadsheets. I
Mhm.
love calendars. I love counting really in that realm of numbers. So it's been about get out of my head, drop into my heart. And that also has created this relationship with aligned action,
Mm.
not thought action, but aligned action.
The
Yeah,
internal and then the being led externally.
exactly. And
Beautiful.
that does align me to the next question I was thinking about. Well, thinking about, there we go. See,
Mm,
we do drop into the head so often, but really it's about how might I be of aligned service, right? So back to not servitude,
right.
and that it's aligned and it's not where I'm giving more than I'm receiving. Everything has to be in reciprocity.
Yeah. It's been every time I ask a healer that, like 9 out of 10 say they're asking themselves that question. Like, how can I be of a better service? How can I serve more in alignment? They say everyone says a little different, but yeah. Okay, everyone. We'll be back in a sec. All right. Welcome back, everyone. Okay. So, how can people reach out to you? How can they get more of your goodness?
My website, thelotuspath.love, is where everything is. All of my individual one-on-one work, the programs that I offer, the Sacred Connection community, the retreats, the workshops. There's a way to drop in with my portal energy perspective guidance that comes out monthly. I have a YouTube channel, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and it's all and the Love Messenger. So the Love Messenger and the Lotus Path and Sacred Connection. Those are all the ways to find me essentially.
Beautiful.
Yes.
So, what do you want people to take away from our conversation today? What do you want them to kind of remember?
Remember to be here now. Really, when we are here now, we're out of our head. We're out of the memories of the past. We're out of the predictions of the future. And we are truly being in the alignment of self and God.
And that little monster ego on crack doesn't have a lot of space in the now, right? It doesn't have a lot of voice in the now. Beautiful.
Yeah. It's really it can't be there because there when you're here now, there's no other thought.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Beautiful. And my last question, which might be what you just answered, but my last question is if you were a magnet on your higher powers refrigerator, what would your magnet say?
It would say be here now. I cheated.
I like it. Any last thoughts you want to offer the listeners?
My gratitude and to remember that you're not alone. It's a solo journey. It's not meant to be done alone. And we are here. All of us are here in the oneness.
Beautiful. Well, I want to thank you so much for playing with us today.
Thank you so much for the opportunity. My pleasure.
Everyone, you've been listening to Ask and Answered by Soul. This podcast is dedicated to helping you understand that your soul is the answer. To learn more about your soul's answers and your purpose, you can access our free guide at themissofpurpose.com. Please feel free to share this podcast with your community. Uh, leave a review, contact me directly, but most importantly, reach out to these amazing guests because you will not be sorry. All right, everyone. Bye for now.